Hiya, it's Deputy Prime Minister, proud Northerner and basic instinct enthusiast Angela Rayner, and welcome to another No-Brainer with Angela Rayner. Now, you may have noticed that this week I am in a different location, and that is because our Keir is having a stressy depressy. That's Gen Z speak for stressed and depressed. And so us Labourers have spread out and I am laying low. My mate said, if you want, you can come and stay at my apartment for free and just stay as long as you like and make yourself at home. So I've done that, and that's all above board, and I will be declaring it. So don't worry, don't come after me if you think that you're gonna have a gotcha moment with me staying over at a mate's house. Don't even bother, because here I am talking about it and being very open and honest like us Labourers are, so you can leave that alone. Anyway, our Keir had a really difficult time last week. We went into the Us Labourers conference. It was very successful. All the speeches went down well. Then he did his speech. We know what happened with that. We won't go over it again. And he went straight from that into an interview with Beth Rigby, and she did not let up, going over the same stuff over and over again. When he's talked about how he has declared things, he's talked about how everything is above board, and she kept going on. And we just want to move on. We just want to move forward and talk about all the positive things that us Labourers are doing, and they just want to live in the past. We're the party of change. We are the party. Change begins. We said it, we wrote it down. It's literally written behind us as we were talking at the conference. Change begins, that's what it said. But the press just don't seem to be, I don't know if they can't read, I don't know what the problem is, but they weren't getting with the programme like we were hoping that they would do. So that was very disappointing. It went from that straight into a very public resignation from Rosie Duffield, and we were shocked. Us Labourers were absolutely shocked. After all the support and all the love that we have shown Rosie all these years, whenever she's needed us to back her up, we've absolutely, totally, definitely done that. After all of that, she threw us under the bus, especially our Keir, slagging him off publicly and with the help of media outlets as well. She didn't even do it quietly. She could have gone quietly. We would have appreciated it if she just slipped off quiet. That would have been fine, but she didn't. And we've tried to be very graceful about it, but unfortunately our Nadia went off on one on X and said a thing or two, and Rosie actually responded to it, and I've got to say how unprofessional Rosie was to respond to it like that. She couldn't have just gone off and disappeared and decided to become, an independent, just quietly. She didn't do that. She decided to go toe to toe with our Nadia on X like that. There was no need for that. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if she's lighting a fire as she goes out, but it is totally unprofessional and unacceptable, and just typical of somebody who throws everything back in your face like she did. So we're not very happy about that. Our Keir is devastated. And, he's told us Labourers, go out and do what you need to do. So I went off and did a few interviews over the weekend. I went on Talk TV. That didn't go very well. I went on GB News. That didn't go very well, because they just live in the past. These far-right adjacent news outlets, these gammons, they just live in the past. They don't want to move forward. They don't want to move forward and talk about positive stuff. They just want to talk about all the sleaze and negative stuff that they can find. So it was very unsuccessful for me. So I'm staying out of our Keir's way. David Lammy's met up with his mate Alex, and that's going really well. So I'm sure lots of positive things are going to come from that. But that's it for us Labourers. We are just trying to lay low right now and just make sure our Keir cheers himself up a little bit. So hopefully he will. I'll see you again on another No-Brainer with Angela Rayner. We're the party of change. We are the party. Change begins. We said it. We wrote it down.